Hey, speakers, we're going to go ahead and get into it. So go ahead and like and subscribe, and let's get started. Hey, everyone. How's everyone doing? This is my second video for today. Hopefully, you checked out that first one. Um, so, as you could all see, we are here to do our recap and review of the latest episode of Love and Marriage Huntsville. Wow, I was going to say Love and Hip Hop, Lord. It's almost acting that way. But anyways, yeah, so we are here to do the recap for that. My charade or more was the topic or was the catchphrase for this particular episode. And I decided to use charade for the thumbnail for today because when I tell you her and Tiffany, they understood the assignment. They understood the assignment. But anywho, y'all, we're gonna go ahead and get into the episode. But before we do, please go ahead and like that video. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel, and of course, um, turn on those notification bells so you'll be notified every time another video is uploaded. So, of course, we start out. We see where Martell is meeting up with. I'm assuming that was like the event coordinator. For where he would be having his upscale magazine event. They kind of go over the decor and she asks in reference to the guest list. It almost seems as though maybe they had worked together before, but some of the things that she was asking kind of hinted around to like she was trying to be nosy a little bit. And pretty much she was asking who all would be there. He did tell her that Sheree would be there in attendance. And he actually go into calling Sheree and letting her know that he can't wait for her to come to Huntsville. And of course, he says in his confessional that so far in life he have no complaints, that everything in his life is lit. I guess you ain't foresee what was happening now, huh? Okay. But anywho, we'll get some more into you later. I think I dug into you a little bit enough that last video. Again, if you haven't checked out the previous video that dropped today as well. But anyways, we go on to the second scene where we see where um Nell stopped by Mel's along with Tiffany and Kiki. Mel said that pretty much she's getting everyone together because she wants to see where everybody eventually is able to come together and kind of get along, especially after, everything that transpired at the tea. And she just want to just, kind of talk with them so they can kind of map things out. It kind of worked better in a smaller setting than everyone being there because we all know that people tend to instigate things and push things to be more than what it really is. And we'll later see and talk about that as well. Now, Mel said that, of course, she had Cook Rotel, and basically at the end of the day, she just want to see everybody get along and talk. They all discussed the tea. Kiki said how she acted at the party isn't who she really want to be. She said that she's going to have to learn how to take a deep breath and listen before reacting. She did go on to apologizing to Tiffany for what she had said. Tiffany accepted her apology and said that she don't think Kiki was actually listening to Letitia when Letitia was trying to make her point. But she good. She accept her apology and they kind of move on from that. So they leave there to what we think is on a good note. We go on to scene 3 where we see where Tisha, Kimmy, and Stormy meet up for look like they're at a sushi bar. Now they talked about the tea parties. Stormy said that she wasn't that the tea party wasn't her type of hype. We know, honey. Anything with any type of etiquette, any type of class, I get it. You ain't with it. I know, because we've seen how you really act, and that's fine. I mean, some people just not into those type of things, so that's fine. She said all that Mary Poppins SHIT is BS to her. Kimmy said that the concept was really good, that she enjoyed it. And I'm glad that Kimmy said what she said. She enjoyed it. And the concept was really, really nice. I do think that it was a great thing to do to try to get everyone together and teach some of these people some manners and some respect. But, some people don't get it. If you get it, good. If you don't, oh well. Anyways, so then Letitia said that Kiki had texted her about Tiffany saying she didn't know her, and that Tiffany was seen liking negative comments about Letitia. So pretty much it was like Kiki wanted to make mention she's so worried about how I do you, but yet and still she around here, liking negative comments in reference to you, and you and I think it was something in the nature with her and Kiki was going back and forth, and somebody liked the comment. However, it was the comment was nasty. Tiffany thought it was funny. She laughed and she sent a screenshot to Kiki. So then Stormy goes on to tell Letitia about her conversation she had with Tiffany about Letitia and her marriage. Letitia said that she should be the last person talking about anyone's marriage, especially with all the rumors that's going on around about her marriage. And I don't know, did we miss something? Did that ever become a thing, or is that just a thing in Huntsville that they haven't really? Because everybody keep talking about Tiffany and the rumors and cheating and all of that, but I don't remember that ever playing out on the show. Maybe that's something that's coming up. I don't know, but Sheree seemed like she made that accusation also. But anywho, to me, this scene here where to me Stormy is really, really laying it on thick. To me, she got her messy boots on, and it almost is like she ain't trying to see nobody get along. She like, to me, in my opinion, she's liking the drama and the mess. But anyways, moving on to scene 4, we see where Martell's upscale magazine event is in full effect. Everyone is there except, of course, Mel is not there. Stormy, Kiki, and Tiffany sat down to talk. Stormy asked Kiki about the text she sent Letitia. Now, y'all wasn't even sitting there 2 seconds and you go in. You let's get it popping because it looked like y'all getting along. But let me go ahead and spark this up real quick. Um, she said that Tiffany screenshotted a message about Kiki telling all the tea about Letitia and Marceau. Tiffany liked the comment and sent it to Kiki. Stormy really, to me, in my opinion, again, she was being messy, and it's like she just, she going too far to me. So she left and she goes get Letitia. Ain't no better way than to solve this, and let me go get Letitia. Ready to stir it up. Just, to me, she being really, really messy. Maybe she feel this is her way of securing her spot on the show. I don't know. Um, so she tells Letitia that they was discussing the text. And point is, Tiffany claimed to care so much about you and how I'm treating you, but yet and still, she liking posts that was negative. Letitia said she don't really care about any of that. She said that she don't care anything about that, but she do feel like people need to stay out of her business. Kiki said that you might need a lesson. Tiffany told her, B, I don't need nothing. I don't need nothing. Baby, Tiffany say what y'all not gonna do is try to gang up on me. And it does seem as though to me everybody was trying to gang up on her. It's like Stormy want to see an issue with Kiki and Tiffany. And the other scene when y'all was at the spa, you were patting her and are you okay? She's pregnant and all of that. Like you were coming at Kiki. But since you and Kiki then kind of, went to your Reiki, then kind of got cordial. Now it's like you turning against Tiffany again, and now you want to see the smoke with them. And it just was, to me, you was doing too much. Because I guess you didn't forgot that she pregnant. Even though she there standing there big and pregnant, you must have done forgot that already. But anyways, Kiki called Tiffany cuckoo, and she was like, you was getting really, really angry. And Tiffany was like, no, it ain't about, being angry. I think what she felt as though she was being ambushed. And to me, I kind of agree. So then Martell and Sheree arrive at the event. They greet everyone and they are all fanned out. When I tell you everybody on that cast was like Hey Sheree, hey Sheree, 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 hey Sheree. Like they was fanned out, like for real, for real. And God forbid they meet Nene Leaks or Candy Burris or somebody because y'all fanned out in real life. Cause Sheree ain't a big flex. Maybe she is y'all because she's on Bravo, but I don't know. But they was really, really fanned out. It was weird. Kimmy said Martell and Sheree. That's when her and Maurice was talking, and that's when Kimmy made the comment that Martell and Sheree look like a business arrangement. And I wouldn't agree more. It was very odd. They're very, very odd. It doesn't look like the attraction is really there. Again, I always say I think they both understand the assignment. Do I feel that they may have had sexual relations in the past? Probably so. But as far as really being a couple, I just can't see it. But anyways, I also felt it. Did anybody else notice? But to me, it looked like Sheree was really, really uncomfortable, uneasy, uncomfortable. I know sometimes it can be that way when you're in a room full of people that you really, really don't know. But it's just like to me, it felt as though she was really uncomfortable. So Tiffany then pulled Sheree to the side, and baby, it went from there. And this is when that scene there made this whole episode. It took this episode from a 3 to at least an 8.5 or 9. Because baby, when I say your Tiffany came with it, she understood the assignment. Go ahead and sign up for next season because baby, when I tell you Tiffany ain't cutting no corners, she bought it. Tiffany pulled Sheree to the side and pretty much she started finding them at it. So she asked Sheree, so are you here in Huntsville a lot? And Sheree answers, I really like Huntsville. Tiffany say, have you and Mel ever met? She said that she met Mel a long time ago in Birmingham, and they pretty much took a picture. It was almost like Sheree was on low key trying to shade the situation, like Mel was fanned out. She was like, she knew me, but of course I didn't know her. Like, girl, don't do that. And then Tiffany goes on to ask her, well, did you know Mel before dating Martell? And she was like, no. And so she said, you haven't seen her since then, since y'all seen each other in Birmingham? She was like, no. And she was like, but you've been around her kids. And she said, yeah, but she's not, she wasn't there. Tiffany said, well, y'all need to really meet. She said that, she think that it would be important. You're around her kids, y'all need to meet and make, she said, Sheree said, well, we're not really official. We know. Tiffany then goes on to ask, do you think he still has feelings for Mel? And Sheree said, I don't see it, but she said, I don't see that. She said, but you know, if he do, it's almost like she wanted to say, if he do, I don't give a damn. But she was like, I can't see it. She said, I don't think so. Tiffany said, all the raindrops and the millimeters know Martell have feelings for Mel. Tiffany then goes on to tell Sheree how much Martell was up. She goes on to tell Sheree how much Martell was up Melody's behind at Kimmy's event. And Sheree said, well, he should have offered to walk her to a car. They was together for many years. They have children together. So, of course he's, feels like maybe he need to protect her. So then Tiffany goes on to say, well, what is it like to date someone that is known for being a serial cheater? And she said, oh my God, like, girl, you going for? She said, oh my God, I don't agree with all that. She said that everyone has a past. And pretty much she let it be known. I watch y'all show. Haven't you been accused of cheating? And I think what everybody is kind of alluding to with the cheating thing is like Tiffany cheated on her ex-husband with Lou is pretty much I think what they're getting at. So they're labeling her. I guess she's saying you ain't no better because you cheated on your ex-husband and now you with Lou. Tiffany said maybe he wanted someone close to to Marlene's age. That's what she was saying in the confessional. Baby, Tiffany is not pulling no you she didn't pull no stops, baby. When I tell you she was finding them questions out like it wasn't no end, really and truly, I really thought that Sheree was gonna get yeah, ugly. Cause Sheree can be something as well. But she really maintained herself, and I think, she even said that, due to it being Martella's event, she was gonna keep it cute. So then we go on to scene 4 where Sheree come by Martell's house. And I was like, so hold up. When we seen him on RHOA, he was at your house, went changed clothes, looked like he was very familiar with your house. So when you come to Huntsville, you don't stay at his house, you don't stay by his house because it's early in the morning and basically you coming there. So y'all didn't even spend the rest of the night together because we know y'all ain't worried about no morals and what's the right thing to do because we know all about your past, Sheree, and we definitely know Martell, and he far from having morals. And plus, y'all stayed together at your house. So is it because maybe Martell had, oh, maybe he had the kids. Maybe he's at Marlene's house. Maybe he doesn't have his own house. I get it. I get it. But anywho, y'all, just wanted to see if anybody else noticed that. But then they sat down and they talked about the event. Sheree congratulated him. And pretty much she was like, so what is your mindset? Where's your mindset at, right about now? And Martell said that she knows, how he says in confessional that, Sheree knows how to be submissive. He, he ready to make a move, and he asked her, he was like, so when are you moving to Huntsville? And I'm like, Sheree, moving to Huntsville? Boy, please go sit down. Ain't nobody going no Huntsville. Sheree thinks she is Atlanta, so come on. She might like Huntsville, but she ain't liking it like that, and she don't like you like that, and furthermore, you don't like her like that. Y'all need to stop. But anyways, she said that she do like Huntsville. Sheree told Martell that she met Tiffany, and she said that, oh my gosh, she had so many questions. Martell instantly, got mad because he got really on the defense because, the first thing he trying to figure out is what in the world have she said. So then Sheree kind of tells him that Tiffany made it seem like Martell was running up behind Mel. Martell said that, you know, what does she mean? He was like, me and Mel share something together, our children, but it's no feelings involved. Ain't you lying? Boy, you don't do nothing but lie. If you is a true definition of a liar. But anyways, Martell said that Tiffany need not to worry about him. Martell said that people cheat in for different reasons. Sheree said that Tiffany is a known cheater as well, right? And Martell was like, "What?" Martell said that he have to talk to Tiffany because it was total outright disrespectful, and that's pretty much where it kind of ended. Um, the whole point of where he's saying he gonna have to talk to Tiffany. Why would you want to talk to a woman when she has a husband? Whatever needed to been said to Tiffany, Sheree should have said it to Tiffany. That's really not your place to address Tiffany. That is more of you maybe want to speak with Lou because she has a husband. It's going to be very inappropriate for you to approach a woman, but I guess we'll see in the later episodes where you're going to do just that because we know you have no morals. We know how allegedly you feel about women, and you do think that you can, push your weight around to a woman, but look like Big Lou ain't having it. He look like he ain't having it and look like he would, yeah, push your stuff back. So you might want to think twice, or you should have maybe thought twice before doing so. But anywho, y'all, that was pretty much it. Short review. Let me know how y'all feel. Did y'all even watch? We see the ratings is struggling. I can say, this is one of the better ones. And I think it's because Tiffany understood the assignment with this episode. She did what had to be done. And had it not been for that scene with her and Sheree, this might have been another bum show. But they did what had to be done in the show, and I actually appreciated that. So comment down below, let me know how you feel about the show. And I just wanted y'all to hear real quick, it had a digital trailer that came out here on today. Let me see if I can get that up where I can let y'all hear that. It was like an extension of the show. So let's see here.
Where you going, baby? I just want to get my glasses. Okay, now you just come on back in here now. Right there. Come on back. Just keep your drink to the right, like the lady said last night. All of our waters. I just moved mine to the right. It's always a problem child. There's always a problem child. They usually is you. Exactly. I didn't deny that. She did say that you should know the rules, but then you can break them. Did you hear her say that? So do you feel like everything is resolved? Because I have something to say about you and Stormy's situation, but there was just no time to get it out. And I guess this is what's weird about doing anything in a group setting. So I remember when I first came in, everybody talked to me about timing and work on timing. Don't have conversations out loud in groups. Have them privately. Everyone should have private conversations. But that's not what last night was at all. And so I didn't feel like it was anyone else's role to insert themselves as you guys were expressing your feelings. I have learned to accept you for who you are. So at first it was weird that I didn't have your new phone number and that you didn't go through your whole Rolodex of people and feel the need to update everybody every time you change your phone number. It wasn't my place to reach out to you and be like, hey, man, why you change your phone number this week, right? So I guess I learned how to just accept that about Mel. That doesn't mean that I'm not gonna Instagram you and you're gonna message I'm gonna message you, you're gonna message me back, right? You're gonna respond. And so that is the way of communicating. I don't treat you any differently when we see each other. You don't treat me any differently when we see each other. I think for her, she just hasn't figured out or accepted that is where you are right now in life. And so it would still be weird if you knew that, but you couldn't accept it. How do you feel the conversation went? Do you think it was effective? Or do you think you all came to a resolve? Oh, y'all specifically talking about Stormy and I. That's what I'm asking. I'm sorry. I thought that's what she was. What she was talking about. I just okay. So I was just piggybacking.
How do you feel basically about Miss Betty and Stormy? That's her mother's name, right?
Yeah, Miss Betty.
Right, because my mother's name is Betty, so that's how I remembered it. Because she was coming for me. But like I said, I'm a big girl. I can't help it. Miss Betty made her statement to me when she said, "You don't know everything." When I said, "Mel, say something." So how do you feel about Miss Betty saying what she said and Stormy saying what she said as well?
Well, I feel like everybody has the right to their own opinions and their thoughts about how they feel in any given situation, and that doesn't make one right or one wrong. So she, expressed how she feels. Knowing everything, I don't know what all that's supposed to consist of because I haven't done anything to her nor her daughter. So I don't know, but what I found strange, I appreciated her being honest last night that she didn't like me out the gate because I didn't know that. That was new for me. I didn't know her mother didn't like me out the gate. And it was also interesting because I've been around her a few times when I've been at the house with Stormy, and I've, always spoken to her, gave her a hug, and she's never given me an energy of, girl, I don't like you. So I was like, ooh, so you've been not liking me? Oh, so this how you do when you don't like people? Oh. You know what I'm saying? Because if my mother didn't like someone, I'm not even going to have them all up in my house. I'm not going to have them in my space like that because I know my mother doesn't like them. So I ain't going to have them around my mama like that. So, it was interesting. But anyway, I apologize for whichever things I did that made them feel a certain way. And I again said, it wasn't the first conversation I had with someone where I said, no, I don't have a problem with you. But I'm kind of in my space right now. You know what I'm saying? And we should all be able to accept that by now. You said that for a minute now. I mean,
I ain't changed. I'm very consistent. Like honestly, I think where the issue comes in is if you're so bothered. Okay, because I think we all could feel the botheredness.
oh, I did.
So if you're so bothered by something, you are going to do like this is really bothering me. What's going on? And to be honest with you, even to date, I've not gotten a hey, you changed your number. Are you okay? Is something going on? Are you good? Like is something happening? I haven't gotten that.
There are more.
All right, so there you have it. That was a scene with Mel, Stormy. I'm sorry, with Mel, Tiffany, Kiki, and Tiffany, where they sat down and pretty much they kind of discuss the situation that what happened at the tea party with Miss Betty and Stormy and Miss Betty's take on Mel and all of that. So I just wanted to play that just in case anyone hadn't heard that. That was like an extended clip, the digital little clips that OWN be having out. But yeah, y'all, that is it. Don't forget to like the video on the way out. Until next time, y'all have a good evening.